Hello everybody, this is Coding Labs, and in this tutorial I will be tutoring you about what C++ is all about. So making it very simple, and let's just dive into the concept of what C++ actually is and why we learn. So well, when I ask you what do you think about C++, so the first thing probably would pop into your mind would be like programming language, some statements, some coding, some brain work. Well, let me this time take you to a new tour and let's learn something like C++, completely different, something very unique. So let's assume C++ to be a car. A car? Yes, a car. And let's go back and dive into history, what C++ actually is and the car is. Who designed this car, and when was it designed, and who was the parent of this car. So let's just dive into this concept. So first of all, let me just drag in C programming language before we go to C++, because C programming language is the parent of all the programming languages you see, such as Python, Java, and C++ programming languages, and there are a lot of other programming languages that is being derived from C programming. And C programming is basically, this is the first and the oldest car. Let's take it this way. This car was designed by Dennis Ritchie in the late 18th-19th centuries, and this was the type of the car that was very uniquely designed. Because if you go back in the history of coding languages, this is not the first car. You see, there are a lot of languages before C programming languages. You have Fortran, you have B languages, you have a lot of languages before C programming came into the market. But this language, C programming, is actually a center point for new developers to actually create new programming languages with their own creativity, such as C hash and other programming languages that has been specifically designed to creative work, such as Android apps and other application programming level languages. So this C++ language is comparatively easier than C programming, although there are similarities between the two languages. But if you go back to C programming language, C programming is a bit harder than C++. The C++